Modi government has found a new way of using taxpayers' money, your money, to promote BJP, to advertise BJP. Modi government has found an official way to put BJP on several billboards, posters, TV, print and social media, all funded directly from the pockets of common men and women. Hello and welcome everyone. This is the Wires Checks and Balance. My name is Sahil Murli Meghani, and in this episode, with evidence, we are blowing the lid off how the Modi Sarkar is playing that trick as it gets into 2024 election mode. Narendra Modi government is naming and renaming schemes following a shrewd pattern as we inch closer to the 2024 Lok Sabha polls. Now that pattern is to ensure that these scheme names have BJP or Bhajapa as initials acronyms. This gives BJP the opportunity to play with font size and color to push its party's initials on hoardings across rural and urban India, all funded by taxpayers. That's right, funds flowing in not from the BJP's coffers but from your money. The most latest example is up on your screens. On August 24, 2022, the Modi government silently issued this notification. You would not have seen TV media coverage on it because there wasn't any. But this notification brings in a monumental change. Take a good hard look at a copy of this notification. Through it, the government has made it mandatory that all fertilizers in India will henceforth be sold with the branding of Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Uravak Pariyojana, for which the abbreviation, if you see carefully, is PMBJP. That's right, PMBJP. The government wants to leave no room for any confusion. Take a look at these images running on your screens. These are new bags which have been made and sent by the Modi government to fertilizer companies. Following the new order, companies will have to mandatorily pack various products which are used by farmers in these bags. These new fertilizer bags will have, in a way, PMBJP written on them. As you can see in these images, the letters PMBJP or Pradhan Mantri Bhajapa are clearly standing out. And there's more. It's not that these fertilizer bags will just be used for products sold by the government. No. Even private players, that's right, even private players will have to mandatorily use these fertilizer bags with PMBJP written on them to pack their products like urea, diammonium phosphate or MOP or NPK. The government order makes it compulsory even for private players to follow this diktat. Now, ironically, PM Modi, remember he used to talk about minimum government?
Hypocrisy की भी सीमा होती है.
We agree, Prime Minister, we agree. Now for you, these products like urea, diammonium phosphate or MOP or NPK, which will be packed in these Pradhan Mantri Bhajapa bags, might not matter. But farmers are surrounded with these products day in and day out. All these essentially are important ingredients used by India's top vote bank farmers. You see the big game, right? The notification is even more sinister. It makes it mandatory for both public and private players to print Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Uravak Pariyojana or PMBJP on two-third space of this bag, and just 1/3 of this space can be used by manufacturers to print their own name. Wow, Modi ji, wow. The government is so adamant on promoting this PMBJP branding that it has mentioned these details in the fine print of this official order. So private players who have spent money to do field surveys and manufacture products and years and decades establishing their unique brand names should make space for PMBJP on 2/3 of the space of these new fertilizer bags. Can't get more brazen. Actually, it can get more brazen. Now, let's try thinking from the Modi government's point of view and ask that how to make it even better. How about writing PM BJP in saffron, the party's official color? You will say, Sahil, come on, Modi government can't be that blatant. Well. Never question the limit of Modi government's lust for branding, ads, prachar, presenting Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana, yet another scheme with acronym PMBJP. Except that the initials of this scheme are actually written in party's official color, Bhagwa, saffron. To quote PM Modi,
Oh my God.
yes, oh my God. Now, under this scheme, medicines are sold at subsidized rates. It was earlier called Pradhan Mantri Jan Aushadhi Yojana, but then that made it PM Jai. But since PM Modi is against nepotism, Parivarvad, so they dropped Jai to make it BJP.
This is regarding something that I have noticed under central government's Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana. Affordable medicines are given to people at Jan Aushadhi Kendras. This is something that I noticed even in Uttar Pradesh while I was covering elections there in some districts. But now let me show you an advertisement right outside this Jan Aushadhi Kendra. As you can see, Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana, how it's spelled, the first letters Bha, Ja, Pa, that too in saffron. Helping myself with the camera.
Everything captured on video, so no room for any excuses. Now let's put these acronyms, initials under the microscope. Both the fertilizer scheme as well as subsidized medicine scheme have the word Pariyojana in it. For decades, we have used the word Yojana in our schemes. It's shorter, means the same thing, and cherry on the top, it costs less. After all, we are talking about lakhs and crores of billboards, posters, banners, newspaper ads, where every letter is worth extra bucks. And of course, these new fertilizer bags. Yojana means plan or scheme. Pariyojana means project. So it can very well just be Yojana. Is there any good reason not to use Yojana and use Pariyojana instead? Even in the medicine scheme, there is a word called Jan Aushadhi. Aushadhi itself means medicine. So why do you need the J for Jan in it? Similarly, this new fertilizer scheme's name has Jan Uravak in it. The word Uravak itself means fertilizer. So what's the J for Jan doing in it? What purpose are words J for Jan and P for Pari serving here? Oh yeah, I'm sure. Now even the wife's audience got it. The only qualification for J for Jan Aushadhi and P for Pariyojana comes in from the fact that they start with letters J and P. Right, BJP? Look. Either you can let your governments fool you and take you for granted, or you can hold it accountable for every penny it spends of your money, your taxes. No matter which party you support, always PM BJP. I mean, please make Bharatiya Netas judicious about each penny. On checks and balance, our motto is always PM BJP. I mean, persistently making Bharatiya Janata prudent. I could have said our motto is to continuously try to make you more aware. It's simpler to understand and more clear. But PM BJP nahi banta na fir. Same goes for the names of these two schemes. Thanks for watching.
Get a sneak peek of exclusive content before everyone else. For channel members only. Memberships start at ₹89. Hit the join button below.